Sabres fan. But hey, sooner or later, right? So saying a dead clock's right twice a day. Sooner or later, the gods will shine on, the hockey gods will shine on Buffalo. And even they won't be able to mess it up. Yeah. I remember going home for Christmas, and my dad doesn't even watch hockey, but just like my hype and my, I was so happy about how they were playing.
The boisterous big bad Bruins are getting ready to fight for the puck in their historic.
And he actually sat and watched the hockey game with me. Like, wow. I think it was against Washington when they had the back-to-back games against the Caps.
Greetings, everyone.
And then midnight struck, and it went to shit fast. Who are you a fan of, Dylan? Yeah. Obviously, me as a Sabres fan. Blue Fire is a Flyers fan. If Remy's still here, he is a Columbus fan. An Avs fan. My condolences. That offsides call was highly debated, as I saw. I didn't see it live because I had it on in the background while I was streaming, but I got the gist of it pretty quick. Hack attack. Oh, Colorado. He doesn't live in Colorado. I think he used to. And he is pretty much all Colorado. So Broncos, Nuggets, Avs, and Rockies. But with baseball, he has a second favorite team, the Yankees. Luckily for him. Oh, don't have to apologize for being all over, because I'm all over. I grew up overseas. I grew up in Germany. So as I was getting older and starting to get into sports, I didn't have a home team. So most of my teams are all over the board. And even you hate the Sabres, Kappa. Oh, I'm a fan, and I hate them sometimes too. It's depression. If I'm not even joking. If the Sabres won a Stanley Cup, I don't know how I would react. I honestly don't know how I would react. It's the way I felt when the Bucks won the Super Bowl. Like, I was in such shock that it actually happened, because even when they were up big, now what was it, at one point it was 31-7 against or some ridiculous score against the Raiders, and I just knew, like, this is the Bucks. They'll find a way. They will find a way.
Boston's on the move up the wing. It's dumped in. Has it in his own end. Nice play with the stick. Nothing more will come. Krejci slashed on the play, and there will be a penalty. The Sabres are getting a minor here, and the call is slashing.
Manning and Harrison remind me of having your best friend, and you're doing something together, and you can't talk. You may not be able to look at each other, but you're able to operate because you know exactly what the other person is thinking. Perfect. It's like having pretty much having a carbon copy of yourself, brain-wise. Like, you're always on the same wavelength. Remember, you're silly. that was hilarious last night. Yesterday in the afternoon, sorry. Probably my favorite character in that game. Like, he always knew where Marvin was going to be. Always.
The Bruins have it along the side at mid-ice.
People may, you know, have their arguments on who's GOAT. But I will say my favorite quarterback to watch is, and is probably going to always be, Peyton Manning. Jorgensen's get up.
I'll bet some more are coming. In the slot. What a reaction save.
The shooter thought he had a chance, but the goaltender robs him. What a stop.
And cleared. That's a terrific.
Gets on your nerves. Remy. He's a hilarious character. I'm looking forward to playing the game so I can show other people.
Shot it back out of his own end.
I need to finish Octopath though. I felt bad. I was watching Waldo play something yesterday. What was it? What was Waldo playing? I don't even remember. Final Fantasy X. And I was... There we go. Final Fantasy X. And then he hosted someone else playing Octopath. I'm like, I can't watch. Like, you're doing final chapters. Like, I can't watch because I don't want anything spoiled. Hurry up and get on the ice, man. These seconds are taking forever. Let's hold it and get a fresh group out there all together. Ooh. Yep, never went full diva. I mean, we won't talk about the other stuff, but on the field, dude didn't complain. Went out there, did his job. Didn't do that stupid... Didn't get that stupid, one of the things that annoys me the most is when you celebrate after a first down. If you're going to celebrate after a touchdown, totally fine with that. Like, do you have to celebrate everything, guys? Like, calm down. But Marvin Harrison is, to me, like, growing up, Keyshawn was my favorite receiver. But I obviously know Marvin Harrison was better. I like the way that Marv carried himself. Same thing with Barry Sanders. Like, I'm not a vocal guy. I don't showboat. I don't try to I don't try to show up my opponents. I just go in and do my job. Go home. Just go in, do my job, and go home. Like, I don't mind the celebrating of touchdowns. I'm not against that. I'm not against bat flips. But to me, it's like if you celebrate getting a double. Like, okay. You never get knocked in. So, like, what are we really celebrating for? You know? Celebrate something meaningful.
Nice face-off work. Passing one off.
Like, one of my friends actually got mad at me for defending Pujols for a bat flip when he hit, you know, whatever number home run it was. I forget what he's at, 638 now, something like that. But it ends up, you know, leading to his 2,000th RBI. Like, sorry, dude. I'm not gonna fault Pujols for that. That's a milestone number. 2,000 RBIs. Allegedly, he's one of 3 people to have that, since we don't know exactly what number Babe Ruth has. Like, I'm not gonna fault him for celebrating that.
Good work along the boards. Has it picked up. Pitching it to Chara.
Yeah, coming via the home run was cool. I got to watch. Smash, what's that? You know, Octopath, because I need to beat it. I don't even remember. I think Remy has DQ 11, because Remy wants me to play DQ 11. And that's pretty... I don't know where to go. It's pretty close to the top of the backlog. And I like Octopath, don't get me wrong. I actually like Octopath a lot. I don't know if Remy remembers Dylan, but Dylan texted me yesterday, or on Wednesday, and I didn't see it until yesterday. Ooh, crap. I didn't see it until yesterday, but he got a Switch, and he was asking me about RPGs, because he got Zelda, of course. He's a huge Zelda fan. But he was asking me about what, what RPGs to get, and the first thing off my fingers was Octopath, and then I said Xenoblade, even though I haven't played it. I'm like, I don't know how you feel about Pokemon, but he does. I don't think he's into that.
Much better than that, but the goalie says no chance. That's an excellent save.
I need him to get smashed though, because dude talks so much shit to me about that and Mario Kart. The only reason you ever win is because you have the game. You can play the game. I'm like, I don't play the game as much as you guys think I do. Like I stream. Like I'm very transparent in what I play. I don't play Smash enough or Mario Kart enough for like I should be dominant or anything. It's like I hate that excuse.
The Sabres wheel it along at the center ice board.
Stop talking.
Chip to North.
6, I'm gonna have to start over. So it's gonna end up going back down.
He wants the corner.
What's up, Adam?
And sent down to
The problem with 6 is I like it, but I'm at a point in the game I don't remember what I was doing, and I tried to figure out, and I couldn't figure it out. So I'm gonna have to just replay it, and it's not, that one's not my fault because that my PS3 had to go into surgery. So now I have it back, and thankfully I'll have all my save files and everything. God,
Appreciate your bin post. Big ups to you for keeping it real. Always here for you, brother.
Holy crap, that scared me. I hate the Yoshi one because it's so sudden. But FF6 will have to get started over. FF12 will have to get started over too. Hey, guess what? I don't know if he's still here, but there is another fan. Dylan Allen is also an Avs fan. I don't know if he's still here, so you're not alone. You're not alone. Oh, there he is. I'll give you guys your moment. You know, I'm not gonna lie, Adam. I don't know how, like, after I hit, it's one of those things like where they say don't hit sin. I didn't know how I felt about it after I did it, but given, like I said, given what today is and what it means to me, like, I didn't feel like streaming, and I felt like if I wasn't going to stream for the people that are here, like, I wouldn't say owed an explanation, but you know, I thought a little transparency would be okay. And I definitely looked at it a couple times before I hit send, but people can understand where I'm coming from.
A Stanley Cup winner with the Boston Bruins back in 2011.
Just over 8 minutes to go, first period. Both teams are still looking for their first strike.
Nuggets. Nuggets are tomorrow, right? Sunday. Oh, Sunday. Oh, they have 2 days off. Ooh, nice.
Good clear that time, and so the power play.
Let's go, Blazers. Let's go,
The Sabres
Blazers.
in their own end, ready in attack. A great wrist shot. A terrific scoring chance denied. Clears the zone.
Doesn't really matter what the power play.
But CJ had a really good game. I watched, and Hood had a good game. He, to me, was the big guy that factored into why they won. Oh.
This power play will be successful.
Point blast and a save.
But the thing that's like, and it's going to change, I'm sure, you know, going back home. But one of the big things that the Blazers were able to take advantage of was getting Jokic and the screens. I haven't watched all of the series, so I haven't seen how much, but man, once they got Jokic out there, Lillard and McCollum, Hood, they were just killing that man. I'm like, yep, liability defensively. But we knew that. He's a center. Take that. One of them's not winning. Well, I wouldn't be opposed to both.
He's making like Paul Bunyan out there. That's a 2-minute slash.
Won't win Game 7, why not?
Buffalo's power play unit gets a 2-man advantage. It's not a long one.
Still think they can. I mean, they already won one there, so it's not like they can't. So clearly they can.
Buffalo's back to play in their own end as the clock ticks down on the power play. Can start the attack going in the zone. Cleared on out by Chara.
Yep, I watched all of Game 6. Had a good time at Dave and Buster's, and most of it was spent watching.
The Sabres prevail again. Pad block, nice save, tough to follow. Right to
I don't know where to go with the puck.
propel to Nelson. Rockets one. Shot blocked. Looks to make a play. Shoots. Hung right over.
Man,
Couldn't get it
Max
past.
cannot get anything going here.
Shooter shaking his head. Great save. Well, that's not challenging in the least. The goaltender's able to make the stop. He's got a clean line to see it. No challenge there.
Embiid's that dude. Speaking of Embiid, I have a question for you. Answer as you will. And you know I don't really care about the media, but because they've been talking about it, I'm going to ask. To me, the most important person on the Sixers is Embiid. Damn it. To me, he's the best player. I understand the potential that people see in Simmons if he learns how to shoot. But the problem is, and this is just from an X's and O perspective, and I'm going to ask for your opinion because you obviously watch more Sixer basketball than I do. The team's built kind of odd. You have Simmons who can't shoot, thus affects the spacing on the court. You have Butler who's ball dominant. He's not really a catch and shoot guy. You have Harris who hasn't had good moments at times in this playoffs. And you have Redick who knows what he is, he's a catch and shoot guy. But it's hard, to me, it's hard for Embiid to fully impact games because the team is built around Simmons. So because it's built around Simmons, it makes it harder for Embiid's game to shine. I feel like Embiid would put up better numbers. He puts up good numbers despite being in a situation that's not really conducive to him having a lot of success. He's going to be successful because he's a great player, but he's not what he would fully be if he had a team built around him. Or a free-flowing system like a Spurs or a Nuggets system where it's like, hey, we're a team as opposed to a player. So if they were to trade Simmons, and I'm not saying they should, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Not saying they should trade him. I'm just saying, just given what the media's been saying, if you were to build around one, the choice is Embiid, right? Thanks for taking my call, and I'll listen. Ah, man.
Here's one of those times where you look at the net and there's nothing there.
Hey, Zanny, what's up? Yeah, he hasn't been himself. I'm killing my lines here. My line management this game has been pretty awful.
Lots on that to Krejci. The clock bleeds down to the last minute.
Like,
Fires with
very.
no time whatsoever. He turned it aside.
Yikes.
A timely save. That is tremendously tremendous.
All right.
And he gains the zone. Blue line control. Perfect wrister. Score!
Yes, let's go.
First playoff goal. What a great memory for him.
I didn't even know that had went in at first. It looked like it came out. Can't play the goal horn for that one. I can do this.
Oh, yes.
Now that the scoring's been opened up, we'll see if the opponent can punch their way back.
Welcome back,
You can't be back on your heels too long.
Mr. Latu. See, I don't have to use my tombstones for that. This is the benefit of having a stream deck. I get to press a button and run whatever sound command I want without punishment. I have to thank Magunsky for that one still. I don't know what that's from, but I love that sound effect.
It's punishment time!
I missed that game. I was actually talking about that earlier earlier in the week to Remy. Like, I love Danganronpa, but it sucks. I played the first two off stream. I have no motivation to play it on stream because I already know what happens. It's a game you can only play through once. Alright, let me catch up on chat. Yeah, I was talking to one of my buddies, and I said that he's the most important guy in the franchise, like, you're kidding. I'm like, he should be, because until Simmons develops a shot, he is, like, don't get me wrong, Simmons is an excellent defender. I feel he's underrated. People worry so much about his lack of shooting. He's an excellent defender. Him guarding Giannis could be a lot of fun. But what's the return? If you trade him, what are you getting? God, I don't. Chris Paul's trash, by the way. Just want to throw that out there. Only one for Donovan Mitchell. Because if he learns how to shoot, then pretty much to me he becomes LeBron, and that's dangerous for all the obvious reasons. Wow. I love this. Shumpert smacks the dude in the face. I have the basketball game on my laptop. Shumpert like slaps the dude in the face to get the ball on a rebound. No one says anything. And then Shumpert gets called for a foul on the way back. So they got away with 2 fouls and 2 possessions that led to 4 points. Because the guy would have been able to score. I don't know who that is off the top of my head because I don't recognize him. He would have had an easy putback. And then on the other end, they get a rebound because of Chris Paul fouling the guy. They don't call either one. So then they get called for a foul and everyone on the Rockets just cries. Like, you just got away with 2. You get called for 1? Nah. The best joke you heard all day. Good court vision. The thing about his court vision is really good. With him being a liability as a shooter. It's a lot harder. It is a lot harder to be a point guard when you can't shoot. That's why I have appreciation for Rondo. If he develops a decent shot and just became an average free throw shooter. Whew. That's scary.
All this player has to do, Doc, is not skate through the hit. Glide a little bit before you make contact with the
Eastern Conference battles for years.
This power play is too predictable.
Giannis against Simmons, and then you still have obviously Embiid. That could be a factor too.
Here's another opportunity. See if they can take advantage of it. 21 seconds.
Good shooting place. Say.
Giannis wouldn't be a bad one. People are, people are just impatient. If you didn't do it yesterday, you didn't grow fast enough. Now, so let's take that penalty.
This penalty kills the power play.
Like the idiots that were outside the Staples Center today.
This is an easy call for the official, Doc. The player made no attempt to play the puck and just tripped up the attacking player.
You want a laugh hack? I'll give you a laugh. Best quote of the day. My uncle had Magic. My brother got Kobe. I got LeBron, and he hasn't given me anything yet.
A superb hit. A great hockey play there.
I wonder wonder if that hit will change the momentum
Entitlement
of this game.
for the win.
Strong wrister. Outstanding save. Oh, they had a great chance.
Entitlement for the
They've
win.
still got a chance to win this game. Their goaltender has held them in as they've been
When I heard it, I just put my head down. Like, I can't believe this idiot got on the camera and said this.
And he'll look over his options. Stick to some. That shot went badly wide.
I expected him to at least get the puck on net from the slot, but that shot was way out.
And he dumps it in.
So yeah.
That one is pointed to him. Carried to the corner by Krejci. On to Berglund.
Don't hook me.
And they are in. Lets it go. May not have intended it, but it hit him.
Said don't hook me.
Terrific determination by Berglund. Broke it right up. Puck controlled now.
They're gonna get a power play.
Skates it into the zone. Pass cut. Strong play.
I don't know what the worst thing is. I don't know what to say.
Whistle is blown.
I couldn't turn my body quick enough. Crap.
Penalty box door swings open. The Sabres get 2 for delay of game.
I mean, Blake Griffin's a good example. Look at Blake Griffin, how long it took him to develop a shot.
It is a
It doesn't have to be a three-point shot.
brief time, but still a two-man advantage, and the face-off will start it off.
You don't get too many chances like this, Doc. A 5-on-3 power.
Score! A power play goal, and it's a biggie.
Could you go to prom with me? That was such an easy goal for them. I feel insulted. Way too easy.
There's not been much to choose between the teams tonight. Obviously, a 1-goal spread before this latest power play. They score on the power play and get the game tied back up.
Yeah, sorry to hear that, dude. That.
The Bruins have evened the game here.
Oh, that's
Still
not
in
a
the
fun
second
day.
period, anybody's game now. Boston's won that face-off. Carries it on in from center. Terrific determination by Krejci. Great job in his own end with that interception. And he steps across the line. Chip to Heinen. Cuts off that pass on the attack. Good intercept in his own end. In all alone.
Darlene, thank you.
Buffalo's gotten it back out. They check the clock, get ready to defend. Boston's got it in their own end, hoping for center. Propelled to Chara. That puck went
It's like I tell a couple of my buddies I play basketball with.
Smart recovery by Sabotka.
There's sometimes
Through center ice.
I give you the ball,
Hold it right back. And in their own end, still on the move.
and there's so many possessions in a basketball game. This is gonna sound really mean, but hear me out.
Rebounds it forward to Dahlin. Good work.
There are so many possessions in a basketball game. I don't need to maximize every possession. I need to maximize enough to give us a chance to win.
Lets it go. Shooter tempted to stare at the
So there's going to be some throwaway possessions. So what I need is, if I pass you the ball to shoot, I need you to shoot. Like, if you're open, I'm going to trust you to take the shot. Especially if it's a shot that I know you're comfortable with. If you're not making it, there's a difference between not being able to do something and forcing it and it hurts the team, versus being able to do something and not doing it for whatever reason. So I'm like, hey, if I pass you the ball, shoot. Because it's going to affect stuff going forward. Because if you get to a point in the game where you know you're not going to shoot, they're going to know that too, and they're going to adjust, and it makes it harder for everyone else. Simmons' life would be easier if he took more shots. Even if he doesn't make it, even if he doesn't make them at a high rate. I know he practiced them at the gym. It's not like he doesn't, like, it's completely foreign to him. Just do it. The impact that it's going to have is going to benefit your team. Because if people know you're not going to shoot threes, clog. I'm just gonna clog the paint. Because I know you're not gonna shoot. All I just have to do is try to stay close enough to keep you from getting a running start. But if I know you'll do it, I'll hesitate when you're out there. MLB event? I actually haven't played MLB yet. I was considering playing DD tomorrow. Finally doing that.
The pad came in handy that time. To Corrali. Can he generate something?
All right, line change. Damn it.
Covered, whistle blown.
I don't know if he's going to make a save much easier than that one. He's in good position.
Bite on a Joel pump fake. All right, I'm gonna put this ice cream up real quick because I don't need it to unfreeze. That would be, or to completely melt. Bad English. But hey, now that the ice cream is gone, now I can actually finally have this. I was joking with West Coast on Twitter about this yesterday, but hey, I'm gonna try. Oh, this is a power punch. I don't know what the hell power punch is, but I'm gonna try it because there's no sugar, no calories, no carbs. I just don't know what it tastes like. One of my buddies drinks it, says you can do it after a workout or pre-workout, whatever. So like just something different to try, so I'll try. It's clear because I can actually see all the way down to the bottom. That's different. Alright, we gotta try to get back. Well, hopefully it didn't happen at work at least. Hack. I mean, it's not good for it to happen, obviously. But hopefully at least it didn't happen at work, because I could imagine that's like super, like one of the more traumatic scenarios you could have.
Bunted down. The Bruins are skating it back in their own end. Looking to back.
Never mind.
Stolen at center ice.
Never mind.
He could start some danger here. Lets it go. Stood his ground and blocked that shot. It's dumped back in. That'll help the defense to get to the bench.
But imagine if someone bid on a Simmons pump fake.
Snapping a pass to Cromwell. And he steps in. Piked in the slot. Oh, pad stop on the redirect. They continue to work away. The Bruins are driving it from the wing.
Yeah, that's about the worst kind of day you can have. Not gonna lie. You are right about that.
Laid on to Carlo.
Oof.
And the players collide in open ice.
If you can catch somebody with an open ice hit, you know that you're giving them a real jolt.
Slid to Krejci. He's got the puck.
Sticks down, please. Please go. Please go. Please go.
Missed the puck on the shot attempt.
Probably would have been interference anyway. Oof.
Lets the shot fly.
Oof.
You can almost count that one, but no. Nice work by Pominville. Steps in from the neutral zone. A wonderful scoring chance denied.
Yeah, I got nothing.
The Bruins with possession up the wing. And they've got it again.
Get the puck, Jake. Go. Our father time over here in Jason Pominville.
On to McQuaid. Trying to go to Pasternak. Has that one measured at center. And in flight over the line. Chip to Bergeron.
Sam is super physical.
Gains the zone and looks over his options. Great chance, but he missed.
Tried to be too fine. That puck is delivered right on the tee for him. He pounds it, and it's wide of the net.
Holds in the corner. Pitching this one to Corrali. To Nelson.
I need to be turning back to the... At the end of this period, I need to check back on baseball. I saw the Cardinals had runners on the corners with no outs in the bottom of the eighth. And it was still it was 2-1 after Miller gave up the run.
Slices through the trapezoid. Puck is thrown to Berglund. And he steps across the line.
I haven't tried to dump the puck or anything. I keep trying to walk it in the zone.
All right, it's brought ahead and dumped
Line
back
change.
into the offensive zone. They can get the forwards off. That went off.
I tried to pass, couldn't control it.
Long lead pass to Chara. Takes that right wing pass perfectly. Shoots. Good save there. Intercepts that pass on the attack. It's a point hammer shot.
Trash shot.
Shot hooked away. Oh, that's a great save by Reyes.
Alright, line changes.
He stops it and covers and a whistle.
Thankfully a whistle, Doc. You can take a breath. What a save, and they needed that to take the pressure off. Boston's fans sitting behind their net got up and showed their respect by bowing to him after that huge save.
To me, though, for Hack, that sounds like a great time to have a weekend just to be able to get away. Really?
With a clean win on the draw.
I don't know what kind of game you think I'm playing, but I don't think that's a term that's used in hockey that much. Just saying.
Good pass. To the point it comes. Flings it. Oh, a close call there. Buffalo's marching on halfway up the ring. Lets it go. And he holds on, and the whistle stops play. Just over 3 minutes remaining in the second. We are at 1 goal apiece. Buffalo's got that face-off win.
Bomb.
Aside. Hangs on to that one, and he'll see a face-off right near it.
Well, it looks like the shooter's just trying to get this puck on net.
Oh, it's Chris Paul.
Not much challenge.
I didn't. Actually, it's 9 minutes. Oh, what do you know? The Cardinals actually had runners on the corners and didn't score, and then they lost the game. Runners on the corners with no outs, they didn't score, and they lose. And who takes the loss? Andrew Miller. Gave up 3 hits in 1 inning. Slightly troublesome. Just slightly. That's what Blue said. What Blue said is correct.
The Sabres get the draw. A shot. Save there. That's a good save and goal. They're going to have to come up with something better than that.
Can I get the puck? Can I get the puck?
Passing one off now to DeBrusque.
This sucks because I know if I win this game, I can close out the series.
Just couldn't make it.
I don't want this. I don't want this series to go. The longer it goes, obviously, the more concerned I'm going to be.
Buffalo's in their own end and in control of the puck.
You get a chance to close them out, you want to do it as soon as possible.
Loose puck knocked away by Nicholas.
Glass made a textbook stop here. He's in good shape positionally. He makes the save, and he makes it look really easy.
The Bruins with a face-off win. Boston's in the neutral zone along the wing. He's got that pass at the point. Skates along the line. Turned on net. The redirect went wide.
Alright, 1 minute to go. And getting my team fully healthy would probably help too. Missing a couple guys. That putt.
Points it. Receives that pass from the other side. And a save. Really good job by the defenseman there.
I was like, where's the puck?
Play is stopped, and that well-worn track to both penalty boxes will be plowed through again.
I'm going to give credit to the puck carrier here. He kept his legs moving. He forced the back checker to reach in and take him off his feet.
There is hope with every man advantage, even if your percentage is poor. Are you listening?
They've been on the power play before. It's not been very effective, but they get another one handed to them here.
19 minutes, 36 seconds.
Tries to get it over the line.
And they're going to get it clear.
To Nordstrom. He cleared that puck out of there. Puck over the glass, and we get a stoppage of play because of that.
Kind of need that puck.
Got that win. Cranks a blast. That hits somebody. Puck sent back.
All right, 2 to 3rd.
Take care of this period.
What can we do?
Are in the books here, and the books could very well have some perspiration stains on it by now because these teams have worked pretty hard. But still, a 3rd period is ahead. 2 periods have played. A busy time on the shot board. 31 for Buffalo and 16 for the Bruins.
If you want to show us your accuracy, register now for our shoot-to-win contest.
Boston's collected the game-time goal, and that will mean an awful lot to them.
And that was partially because I was an idiot.
We'll return after these words.
And a really bad delay of game. I'm lucky they only have... I'm lucky they only have 16 shots. Chris Paul is terrible. Chris Paul is terrible, man. I'm gonna say, I'm surprised this dude does not get... I'm surprised this dude does not get hurt flopping. Dude act like he got shot off out of cannon by bumping, going after a rebound with Steph Curry. Like, dude, stop. Oh, that's what I was talking about. That it's an accelerated clock. Just look how fast. Well, now it's normal time because whenever there's a penalty, the 2 minutes are actually. Man, the 2 minutes are scaled as normal.
Ristolainen's going to the box. A player hit the ice, and the call on them is tripping.
No, this is a tough call. He was trying to play the puck, but he tripped up the attack.
But yeah, when we're not in penalty and it's 5-on-5, just watch the time how quick it goes.
4 against 4.
It doesn't even take much of a mistake, Doc, to get a scoring chance on a 4-on-4. One guy gets beat by a half a stride. It's game on.
Puck loose, couldn't get through.
That putt, get that putt.
Pass attempt to Darlene. And he gains the zone. Lost it, but got it.
Too much traffic.
Got that pass near the blue line and now looks ahead.
They're more physical than us.
Brings it in for an attack.
Stay at inside. Keep them outside.
Using the point, he's got it. Puck ends up out of the zone,
There we go.
they must recoil. Pitching it to Bergeron. The Bruins are skating it up at neutral ice.
Alright, now we're going to be down a man for a little bit.
He corrals it again.
Ugh.
Now it's directed to Cromwell.
A little bit isn't a full minute. For some reason, I didn't think it was a minute. I thought it was like 30 seconds. 30's all it takes, though. Nope, kept him. I'm going to keep him on the roster. I'm just not going to start him when he plays until he shows me. Because I don't want him to get better later in the season. I can afford to hold him. My team is deep in starting pitching, so what I'm going to do, I know I'm limited to 12 starts a week. I'm just going to sit him until he starts pitching good. When he starts pitching good, then I'll start him. Until then, you just sit on my roster and not do anything. That's just what I'm going to have to do. Because I don't want him to be good on someone else's time. Because it's, you know, I understand the season is super long. There's no reason to rush to judgment. It's like, oh, I got to camp, you know, I got to, ooh, I'm sorry, I just have to do this. Did you guys notice this? That's dope. Look at that. NHL Gaming World Championship. I'm sure that's in there, but I have not noticed that right there. NHL.com/gaming. And it was pretty recently, too. I hate to say like that's such a bad shot by Steph, but it was. A terrible shot by Steph.
Looking to Krejci. A slot wrister. He was standing in the lane and got some of it.
Oh, they're on the power play. Let the puck go. You bum. Got in the way. Couldn't let me clear it. Couldn't clear it then, too.
The Bruins power play has ended. Even though they've scored on it, they didn't that time. Scrum over, puck kicked.
All right. At this point, next goal is going to end up winning the game.
Chooses the corner for this. My, what a hit.
Oh, man, that's going to rattle your molars around. What a huge hit on the boards.
He regathered it. Brings a shot. Score!
Yes. Oh, man. Let's go. Well, I won't go with the man, but hey. Scott Wilson. Sam Reinhart gets injured. He steps in for him. In game 3, scores a goal. Opposo gets hurt. Sam's back. He replaces Opposo, gets a goal.
Buffalo's broken the tie here in the third period. Let's see what happens before time expires.
Let's go. So yeah, when I was talking about Blue Fire, if you look at how quick the time is moving now,
the Sabres carrying on in the defensive zone.
This is why I would be, it's in my best interest to not take penalties right now.
Couldn't get through.
Because, you know, the game's going to go by quicker.
In their own end, in possession.
So yeah.
Leads that charge into the zone. Corrals it. Let's go, Arister. At least he protects
Oh. I would be okay with just, you know, having it like 9 minutes, 10 minutes. I would be totally okay with that. But I understand why they did it this way. So my games, it makes the games vary in length, because if it's a game littered with penalties, it slows it down because it's normal time. If it's not, it goes by super fast.
Just a bit under 5 minutes after.
And I saw that hack, because my mom was, I talked to my mom for a little bit yesterday, and she was telling me about the snow. And I saw the go-ahead home run, the highlight for it. I was like, that is ridiculous.
Gathered up again by Pominville. Directing that one to Nelson. Snapping a pass to Middlestat. Trying to go to Sherry.
All right, let's go.
Gains the zone. He takes that point pass. Pitching this one to Bergeron.
Play out. Thank you.
Has that point pass as well. May not have been intentional, but he got it anyway.
Whoa, why did you turn?
And the coach pacing the bench is pacing a little faster now, and he seems to be talking to the ceiling. The Sabres recoiling back in the
I didn't know where to go with the puck there.
trying to work his way.
Well, there's an
Dogged
interesting name.
determination there by Pominville.
The Hard
And play is
Taco
stopped again, and it
69.
almost out of ink on this
Thanks for the
penalty
follow.
sheet. The Bruins guilty of a minor penalty for using the stick blade.
That,
Just a hook.
that,
The referees are looking for the subject. You stop skating and reach.
I'm sorry. I just have to laugh at that name because that is. I just have to laugh at that name. That's a good name. That is a good name. The Hard Taco.
Oh, yes.
Steph for 3. James for 3. He answers. Hey, I mean, I'm just saying. I can appreciate a good name. I can appreciate a good name. Draymond. How's that not a fact? So I can't watch the NBA.
Pull on the opponent. You're going to the penalty box.
This has been a power play that's
And
gone
then he
a lot of
flops and gets
times.
a call on the other end. I can't do this. I can't do this. What is this? See, that's exactly why that sound command server. No, that's a pretty dope name.
Gotta ice it here.
Kept it in the zone.
Line near the border there, and he hammers one. Big save with the glove. I think it changed direction there.
All right, let me see what Remy said. Oh yeah, Remy. You know I'm always watching you.
Well, he had to be sharp there. That puck changes directions in front of him.
Oh wow, that's pretty dope, Hack. That is dope. Steph to the lane. Chris Paul is this. Wow. Just took him to the rack.
Good work with the stick. there. Twist one. Still another save. What a show.
These saves are all about positioning.
All right, we're gonna go.
To Eichel. He recollects it.
Nice screen. I mean, if you're not gonna stop me, then I'm just gonna keep going.
Propelled to McQuaid. The Sabres go back. So
Oh my God! This man is unreal. And they turned the ball over. Who hit that 3? I know it was Steph. I know it was Steph. Like deep down inside, I know it was. I just saw the ball just arcing up. Yeah, it was. That little goofy grin on the face. Really wish I could put this on the screen without doing this.
Buffalo's got it and moving up the wing. Extra man over the boards on this delayed penalty call. Good place to shoot from.
All right. Timeout. Oh, no timeout. Clay for 3. Miss. He hits that. Nah, you can almost say it's game.
That's a slash.
It is a 5-on-3 for a brief time.
3-point game with 58 seconds to go.
And the face-off will start it off.
One of the biggest problems on a
Oh, it deflected off too.
They don't shoot the puck enough, and they
Okay.
make it too easy for the penalty killers to kill it off.
I have the website's faster than the actual game, so I'm trying not to.
Over 9 minutes off the clock. We had a tie game
Play
until
for
just
3.
moments ago. It's a one-goal contest. Trying to relieve some of the pressure.
Oh my God. I can't look at my phone either. I had it on airplane mode earlier today, but I can't have it on now because I know Mason would be texting me.
Snaps one. Waffle boarded. And at an angle.
Get that puck. So right now,
On the move.
yes, I'm on a power play, and that's great. Get that puck, Jason.
Everybody has to drop.
I'm on 5-on-3. Like, this is great, but it's slowing the game down. So if I don't score, it kind of sucks.
Teams from the benches.
Dude, Toogie, nice.
Clearly a tripping call. He made no attempt to play the puck.
Cause funny thing about Toogie, the last couple of years, as in dating back to NHL 17, I started doing the franchise in hockey. Because franchise in sports games is my favorite mode. And I never really watch other people play franchise though. Especially in hockey. Because most of the time when I watch people play hockey, I'd be watching them play fives. Excuse me. And I didn't know about Tugi until he hosted me. I was playing hockey one night and I was just this random, host for like 80 people. I'm like, whoa, that's a lot of people. And it was him. So then, as you do, if you get hosted by someone that you don't know, it's like, okay, like, well, I appreciate the host and, hey, this is what I play, this is what I'm doing, blah, blah, blah. And then stream's over. I'm like, okay, well, I'm going to follow him back and look. And I'm like, oh, wow, he plays hockey. So I'm able to look at his streams. Never knew he was a, game changer for EA and some of the other content. So that's cool. He's a pretty dope dude. I feel bad that he's not having a lot of fun with MLB. But outside of that, like I really do enjoy his streams. Wow, that was a terrible shot. Terrible shot. Yeah, he's a pretty awesome dude.
He drives to the net. Wonderful save. He was hovering right over it.
With this puck being so close to that, this is all a reactionary save.
Decides to head for the corner. Looking from the corner.
Don't stick him.
Muscled long to McQuaid.
8-point game with 25 seconds left. All right, back to normal time.
Collected by Charles. Moving it to Kunitz. Boston's looking to head man up the wing. Solid defensive play.
So now the question is, who comes?
Kunitz takes a slash here. There'll be a penalty. Goalie to the bench on the delayed call. Extra man is out.
Man, I don't need to take a penalty. I need to make him earn this goal. Not helping.
That's a blatant slash, Doc. Anytime that you slide your bottom hand up your stick and swing your stick, you're going to the box.
Whoever wins Game 7, so they play Sunday, which means the Western Conference Finals won't start until Tuesday. My assumption on a calf strain, at least given what I've seen other people, how it's been for them is usually you get evaluated at 2 weeks, so that's potentially 3 games into the series. Who do they play? Who do they play? 20 straight series with at least one road win. That's crazy. If they win this. Stuff. Man, this minute is gonna. Telling you, this minute is gonna take forever. Staff 6. I got one timeout. Call it. Hopefully it's a 20 seconds, so things will speed up here. Whoa! Get that puck out. Oh ho ho! I wanted that puck.
Buffalo's working ahead from mid-ice at the boards. It's dumped in.
Okay.
Boston's in their own end, hoping to make a play to center. Hard work here. Skate kick out
There we
of the
go.
zone. Clears the zone.
Green's been making this play all night long, and it's been effective. Just get it.
I mean, if you guys want to wait and get the puck, that's cool.
The Bruins in their own
You just got to kill it just a little bit longer. We don't need to take another penalty either. No! No.
Didn't have time, but he saved it anyway.
The goaltender shuts that one down and a superb opportunity.
Back in his defensive end to get
All right, normal time and icing.
right time of the game to kill off a
Yes.
critical penalty. Puck sent down the ice. Icing is
Ooh.
called as it has been in this circuit since the late 1930s. And if you wonder why it's introduced, you can blame the New York Americans, but they're not around anymore, and the Boston Bruins, and they certainly are. Clean win on the draw. And now it's directed to Pasternak. Takes that pass from the other point man.
Get that puck.
Outstanding save. Just on reputation, you can smell a goal.
Oh my God, a bad turnover.
And decides to just hold on and get a stoppage of play.
This is frustrating. The goaltender makes a save by getting just a chunk of the shot.
We're trying to will this one home. Try to finish the sweep and go to the Eastern Conference Finals. Don't know who we will play.
Game was tied. Not anymore. You can't pick a better time to win a draw. Takes that pass. Sauced big time.
They say you don't want to look at the clock, but I'm not going to lie. Like, the game clock is my best friend right now.
Lets it go. Incredible save. And there's a delayed penalty call.
Again.
And that well-worn track to both penalty boxes will be plowed through again. The Sabres get a minor penalty for slashing.
Oh, look at the reaction of the puck carrier. He is in some pain. That's a slash.
Boston's power play has failed earlier in this game, but they've got a very critical one coming up here. Let's see if they can strike. Pass to the slot. Oh, stick save on the redirect. Ristolainen slashed on the play, and there'll be a penalty coming up. This penalty kills the power play. Boston's got a minor for slashing.
He's making like Paul Bunyan out there. That's a 2-minute slash.
Everybody has a man and an assignment. 4 against 4.
Lots of space 4-on-4. It always depends how aggressively the first team with the puck plays it, whether you're going to see much excitement or whether they'll be cautious and play it to a standoff.
The stick can break up a play.
All right, get it to Sam.
The Sabres have it along the side at mid-ice. Looks over his options from the corner.
Getting close to the 3-minute mark.
Carried right through the middle of the neutral zone. Wrister from the slot. Terrific glove save.
Come on. Go, Jack, go.
Buffalo's in possession as they move up the wing. Forcing attention indeed. Shot on goal. That shot came from nowhere.
He's locked in now. Great save.
Nelson's tripped up. That should be a penalty. Play is halted, and we have yet another penalty call. The Bruins have been handed a minor penalty for tripping.
He's got great stick positioning. Stick is on the ice. Unfortunately, takes the skates out from under him.
The Sabres go on the power play yet again. It has come up empty with a lot of chances.
Well, you're not going to get an endless supply of power plays, but they get another one here. See if they can punch through.
Score! A goal on the power play.
Yes. Instant. Eastern Conference Finals. Here we go. Eastern Conference Finals. Here.
The release that counts, and he snaps it home.
I don't know what he's going to do.
Rasmus Ristolainen gives us a 2-goal lead with 3 minutes to go. Just under 3 minutes to go.
A little under 3 minutes to go in the third period. It's a 3-1 game.
And we're going to get a little bit of a power play here.
On the draw.
We just can't commit any more penalties.
Enormous hit.
Ristolainen's skill is known throughout the league, but when he throws his body around, everybody takes notice.
Lets it go. Ripped too
And we're
high.
good. Oh, 2 game 7s on Sunday. No basketball on Saturday. No hockey on Saturday, too. So I believe Game 7 with, or Game 1. Actually, wait.
I know that shot had a lot of heat on it, but if you put a soccer net there, it wouldn't have hit it.
No, that's wrong. There is hockey. It's tomorrow.
Takes that pass from the other point.
Or does Game 1 in the West?
Ooh, that's going to be a penalty. That's a free puck thanks to the play by Kunitz. Chip to Sherry. Wonderful save. And play is stopped
Tomorrow?
again.
Okay.
And I'm almost
I couldn't remember because for some reason I thought it was today. So, yeah, it's 2 days. So they play tomorrow. And then the Canes and Bruins play on Sunday.
With the play going 5-on-3, everyone is expecting a
Marcel.
goal, but they can kill
Oh,
it off. Ooh, this be special.
This 5-on-3 power play has to be careful that they don't get lulled into a sense of security
broken
here,
stick.
and they move the puck around the outside and never challenge the
Yep, this is
penalty.
game. I think we're done.
Broke that pass up. Breaks free. Hung right over him and couldn't get it past.
Seems like he was in too tight on the goaltender.
We are done.
Boston's along the wing.
Up 2 with a minute and a half to go with the power play advantage.
That one's right on his stick from the right side. Propelled to Eichel. Lets it go. Got a piece of that one. Nearing the last minute of the third period. Oh, terrific save on a great chance.
Dude would not take the stick. Dude would not take the stick.
Puck in his glove. His team is ahead in this game.
I don't know how Tugi would feel about that.
Shoots, gloved, and freezes play for the whistle.
Clay for 3. Big 3 by Clay. Going forward, this is still a dangerous Warriors team. I don't know how long it'll be before Durant gets back. It's still going to be hard for him to win because, I mean, obviously that's a huge loss depth-wise. Play style-wise, they just go back to playing how they played before. And that's not...
I guess that's a mistake with the puck as he turns it over, but he's just trying to make something happen.
I'll take the icing. I don't care.
Too aggressive there. Well, that didn't work out so well. He thought he had enough time.
Am I crazy for still thinking that the Warriors are the favorites? Because, I mean, obviously you can't have another one of them going down. You know, Clay, Draymond, and Curry. But as long as they're healthy enough, there you go. You lose. Like, Steph is not 100%. People is like, it's his finger. Fingers matter. Let me tell you. I'm down. Like, I'm struggling with my my hand right now myself. Connor, game. Look at that. Let me pause this. Game 6. First half, Steph. This was tied at the half. This game was tied at the half. Was it 57 all? Steph in the first half, no points, 0 for 5 from the field, 0 for 2 from 3. Second half, 33 points on 15 shots. 33, 9 of 15, 4 of 9 from 3. 33 points in the second half. And the Rockets are the team best geared to beating. They're the team best geared to beating the Warriors because they're one of the few that are able to switch on everything without it necessarily hurting them defensively. Capella is a capable defender out on the perimeter. I'm not saying great, I'm just saying capable. Every other team that's left in the playoffs, if you pull their center, unless you want to say they're playing small with Giannis at the 5, but every other team is a liability playing against them. You can't switch because they will find a mismatch. That's crazy. That is crazy. I got nothing. And thanks for the GG Blue, because yep, that's over. This game is over. The sweep is complete. And off to the Eastern Conference Finals we go.
They haven't reached the ultimate yet, but this is an enormous step. They have clinched this series.
Fans at home, Doc, will be celebrating tonight as their team wraps this series up.
Yes. On the road, hardest place to win, and it was a close game.
The playoffs continue with our next game. We hope you'll look forward to that one as much as
And we'll be back home and just, do we play Pittsburgh or not Pittsburgh? Yeah, it is Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh or New York.
Good night.
If it's Pittsburgh, it's obviously going to be tough. The game-winning goal right there. That was the second goal, and boom. Two for 10 on the power play. They were 1-6. Their goalie, 50 saves. He did everything he could to keep them in the game. He did everything he